Welcome to the Face of Hope. Today, we're presenting our capabilities and our projects. Meet our founder, Evelyn Gore. Originally from the USSR, Evelyn is a dynamic businesswoman with a strong devotion to God and a belief in supporting the betterment of mankind. At just 16 years old, Evelyn began working at a prominent club located on the Black Sea. By age 22, Evelyn was elevated to the position of club manager, making arrangements for top VIPs in the nation. Her responsibility included creation of musical groups, bands, dancers, and the like for entertainment at a time when the Ukraine first allowed private enterprise. Several of Evelyn's productions earned national fame. Face of Hope beginnings. Evelyn had participated in and witnessed numerous acts of charity throughout her life. Contributions her mom made every day as a medical doctor, and those of her father, a naval officer and merchant shipper. She observed her father respond with acts of charity for those in dire need as he traveled the world. With a natural understanding of human need, our founder began her mission of hope and charity. Face of Hope Foundation now offers much-needed services in its convenient location in Northport. Poverty, domestic violence, drug and/or alcohol abuse, mental illness, loss of employment, or lack of affordable housing is evident in the region. Since 2015, Face of Hope has served over 120 individuals and families in need on a weekly basis, with many being homeless veterans. Our Face of Hope provides comprehensive social and outreach services to the poor and the homeless, singles and families, addressing their immediate needs such as food, clothing, emergency shelter, low-cost housing, vocational training, and employment. The Face of Hope is a 501c3 nonprofit foundation organized in 2010. Why do we choose Northport? Poverty is nearly 20% in Northport. This area needs help. It's our projection that by 2016, as many as 100 families will have left the warm Mineral Springs area alone or will be driven to poverty. Face of Hope currently services over 120 of those families. Why is Face of Hope unique? South Sarasota County has a high population of Eastern Europeans where the language issue prevents access to resources needed for self-sustainability, employment, or advancement. In addition to our Spanish-speaking volunteers, Face of Hope has Eastern European, multilingual volunteers willing to assist anyone requiring help communicating their need. For instance, our CNA volunteer can communicate in Russian to students seeking certification and hands-on training. With this assistance, certification can be completed and the local population will benefit. Evelyn brings her mission of love and charity to Northport, Florida. Face of Hope is working to prevent homelessness. Sarasota County is believed to have about 34,000 people with substance abuse issues. 30 to 50% of those addicts are homeless. Barry, a homeless man's story. Some clients have experienced personal tragedies. Others, like Barry, a military vet, simply opted out of normal life, seeing it as a meaningless route. Barry became homeless 4 years ago. He became deeply depressed and isolated with no friends, money, or hope. Barry was introduced to the Face of Hope in January of 2015, as he was identified during the point-in-time census for Suncoast Partnerships to End Homelessness. Initially, a shabby Barry would come into our office for food, clothing, and scheduled meetings. Treated with kindness and respect, Barry drops by regularly. His social worker connected him with a local VA office, and he's been placed in permanent housing. Barry started part-time work and has applied for VA benefits. He continues to make progress. As a result, his depression has lifted, and he takes more interest in his appearance. Barry is starting to show interest in socializing with others, and he attends a men's support group regularly. Barry comes to Face of Hope nearly every day to volunteer his time, happy that he can give back. Face of Hope is improving the lives of the needy. Our program offers case management, education, crisis intervention, counseling, vocational training, and job placement. Donated goods such as food, clothing, and children's items are freely available to the community. We believe no individual, veteran, or family should be without basic needs and a place to call home. Meet Bob. Bob's been awaiting a disability benefit for over 7 years. A 56-year-old man, he has a debilitating autoimmune disease, clinical depression, and is unable to hold full-time employment. Pending eviction with a wife and 2 children at home, he needed help. In addition to food resources, Face of Hope has placed Bob in a part-time cleaning job, helping to meet his monthly expenses. Bob has volunteered at Face of Hope, retrieving food donations and providing maintenance assistance for over 3 years. He and his family are thankful for Evelyn Gore choosing to bring her Face of Hope outreach program to Northport. At the Face of Hope, we offer case management, counseling, and referral. Visit us around the holiday times for our fun social and community activities. Large-scale and small-scale fundraising activities. Goals and objectives. Face of Hope Foundation wants you to join us in our community outreach. We welcome business partners and community role models as mentors and volunteers working with us at the Face of Hope. Veterans, families, single men and women, at-risk youth, and isolated seniors are able to obtain permanent housing. With our support, those at risk of homelessness will remain housed. Please review our wish list of donations. Do you have something you could donate? Your donations can be dropped off at the center or call us for a pickup. We're located conveniently at Biscayne Plaza in Northport. Thank you for allowing us to share our presentation. With the generous donation and support from our community of benefactors, we will achieve our mission goals. Please consider joining our charity efforts at the Face of Hope.